Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth. So, we're going to be doing highbrow today. I don't know what that means, but you know what? Of course. So, I have piss tears, flush, and 6 bombs. That said, I'm not entirely sure what the weird icon is. Oh well, does not matter that much. So I think because of the piss tears, we actually have a base damage boost. It feels like it, but it could be wrong about that fact. No, there's no real reason for me to go for that. I could conceivably, I could conceivably, blow it up. But honestly, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Hello. Okay. We're going to be fine, I think. We didn't find the item room, which admittedly I probably should have done. But it's not the end of the world, just because Famine is not nearly as threatening of a boss, and honestly, the shooter flies aren't that big of a deal. And eventually, we bust up Famine, and then he gets a hell of a lot easier. Plus, if we run into trouble, we can actually just flush. Which is actually quite tempting. The thing is, though, shooter flies die in a matter of hits. Matter of hits. Everything dies, technically, in a matter of hits. I wonder when he goes down to phase 2, though. He's also hiding behind his health bar. Which I'm not appreciative of. Okay, well, there we go. I don't know if he's actually going to go on to phase 2. Famine does have a phase... Yep, there he is. I was wondering when that would come. Okay, so as long as we're careful, we'll be fine. Just gotta make sure I don't take too much damage. Usually, I try and lure the enemy out to the center of the room. But he is... Well, honestly, this is not that big of a deal. Me. It's like... I'm... practically masticating my control stick. Well, we got the cube of meat. I feel like a lot of things are predetermined here, which kind of makes sense. Anyway, let's go find that item room. Oh. So it does seem like our range is lower than it should be. Wait, there's no item room. What? Well, that's a first. Kind of odd, too. Okay, so we got a single key. We could go for this room, whatever the heck it is. And the thing is, I can't tell if it's a shop or not, because it doesn't have the right symbol. Maybe it's because it's like just a key room and you're supposed to determine for yourself. Fuck it, why not? Well, that was probably not a good decision, but oh well. Honestly, none of the things in this shop are particularly great either, so it's not like I'm regretting my decision here. If it had a spirit heart, I might have gone for it. That's an interesting question. Can you even deal with the devil on a challenge run? I have no idea. Well, either way, I'm going to make the best of my ability. Actually, come to think of it. That was enough enemies that it seemed justified at the time. Probably. I'm just expecting it. Yeah, I feel like we've got a couple of sad ups that are actually giving us some nice boosts along the way here. Nyeh. Don't want you, Lust. Don't want you. I got time. Don't got time for your trampitudes. Ooh, hello. That's a tinted rock. Kind of hard to spot. The virus, poison touch. Well, drop a bomb there. It's a poop bomb. Of course, it would be a poop bomb. Okay, so we get a key. And seeing as we haven't found the boss yet, but we haven't taken any damage yet, seems like a good idea. Still, no clue if deals with the devil are actually even possible on these challenge runs. Come on, Camera Chameleon. Okay. Fortunately, the spiders are kind of waiting for me. Luckily, I can kill them. But here's the question. Is it... This is kind of the worst. Weird. Why is there poison gas in the room? I don't know. Or just gas in the room? Either way, we got Fatty Can't Dance! Oh, well. So, I guess... Oh, interesting. The fart cloud does not actually knock me... Well, it knocks me back. It doesn't do damage to me. That's actually really good to know. That's maybe going to save me along the way. Note to self, probably should have held off on the spirit heart, or not. Honestly, if I lose the spirit heart but beat the boss before I lose the spirit heart, we'll be fine. Really does depend. Now, those might be tinted rocks, come to think of it. Kind of hard to tell. Okay. These guys are kind of jerks. Now, I can't flush. That's okay. I should be fine along the lines here. Just gotta kill the spider spawners. And all we have left are the black spiders. Black spiders ain't no thing to me. Okay, so we found another key room. I don't think. Okay, so we have to watch out for the black spider a little bit. We don't have flush yet. I don't think I'm gonna get the chance. Interestingly enough, he's not spawning a spider spawner. He's just spawning spiders, which is actually convenient enough for me. Let's just try and kill him. Beautiful. Let me get another key. So we could. Yeah, good enough time for a flush. And we go into the boss room. We have half of the spirit heart, which should propel us to victory. And I have no confirmation of whether or not we're going to get to deal with the devil room. It's pin. Well, that's actually rather convenient for me. Well, I said rather. I didn't say 100% here. But at the same time, it's going to work. Just gotta stay away from the explodey tears. And everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be a-okay. Screw you, Pin. Yeah, luckily, we're running around as Isaac, so we actually have the speed to avoid him. Unfortunately, I'm prioritizing shooting Pin, which is a terrible plan. Because what I should be doing is prioritizing not getting hit by Pin in the slightest. And hiding behind that rock is a viable strategy. And luckily, his little shots are actually fairly dodgeable. Or fairly slow dodgeable, too. And there we go. He's dead, and we get to deal with the devil. And we have a HP up. Whew. Okay. Yeah, why not? Okay, so here's the question. Do we go into the curse room? And the answer is... it's going to cost me a whole black heart. But I think I'm going to go for it. Just because there's the fair chance that we get another guppy part. It's a low chance, but it's enough of a chance for me? Question mark. I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, I would very much like to become guppy. Well, give me a boss room item. Probably worth it in the long run. Let's just get this. And, yep, that was definitely worth it. Because now we get ceremonial robes, which gives us a shit ton of black hearts. Wow. Interesting. All of my hearts are gone. Not entirely sure how that worked, but okay. So, we're in a pretty unique location. Because we've got so many spirit hearts. We should be fine. It really depends on what we run into. Because the thing is, we've got a nice base power. And honestly, getting to Mom isn't that hard. I guess the last run I was a little bit dramatic about it. But the reality of the situation is, it wasn't really that bad. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and bait these guys, because I can kill them if they come at me one at a time, which is exactly what I'm hoping for. Beautiful. Okay, we also have another curse room, and I'm probably gonna go into it. I'd love to save all the black hearts that I'm holding onto here. At the same time, is that it? Nope, we got another one. I'm wondering where he went. I'm trying to kill him. It feels like my range is extremely low, though. Which is kind of a problem. It means I'm kind of consigned to melee range. Yep, goat head. I really do not know what that goat head does. I'll figure it out eventually, but right now, hell if I know. I'm gonna have to start going into curse rooms. He accepts your offering. Still don't know what that does. Weird. Alright, well, we're getting stuff. If I can get some more guppy items, like honestly, if I become guppy as part of this entire run, I am going to be the happiest of campers. Going to be so ecstatic. That said, it can not happen. It's a possibility. We get a mystery pill. Range up. Hey, that's actually what we need. Okay, let's go in here. We get... I'm 1 coin off of getting the bag of pills. Works for me. It's not like we're playing as Kane, but why not? I'm willing to take my chances. I also really, really want to know what this goat head does. I've been running around with it for ages, but hell if I know what it does. Hell if I know. Funny joke. For this game, at least. Anyway, let's grab the bomb and keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Honestly, everything is coming up pretty hunky-dory for me. Because the thing is, we've got, like, weirdo yellow tears that I think do extra damage. At the very least, we shoot very quickly. Love chocolate milk, actually. But I feel like I'm starting from a pretty good starting point. That's a problem. Actually, screw it! Oh! Weird. So only the enemies that are vulnerable get turned into poop. That's really interesting. I will admit, I was not actually expecting that would be how flush worked. But I guess they're technically invincible, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, well, okay. So here's where things get weird for me, because what we can do, get in here, fight Gertie, for better or worse. And I think I can walk behind Gertie. Yep, okay, walking behind Gertie is not actually a terrible plan. I want to take out this, eventually. Okay, so first and foremost, what the... how? Okay, I think it was the cube of meat that saved my ass. I don't know if that fly is still there. Well, either way, I'm just gonna keep rotating around and avoiding. Okay. Because I think we're good. We've got this speed to take him on. It's just a matter of everything else. Our damage is a little piddly. But Gertie is actually pretty easy to fight once you know how Gertie works. And I'm glad it's not like Black Gertie. Interestingly enough, I haven't run into a whole lot of like weird champion level bosses lately. I'm kind of happy about this. Okay, he's almost dead. Just don't take damage. Weird. Surprised I didn't take any damage there. Speed and range up. Now, let's pay the piper. I don't even remember what that one does. Okay, that is Lord of the Pit. Oh, interesting. That did not kill us. So now we can fly. This is actually really good. I mean, admittedly, flight is not exactly always the best thing in the world, but it's going to seriously help us out here. Now, the one problem is we don't have any more red hearts. Actually, these guys can't hit me, so why even have to worry about them? That's a battle room. Now, I don't think I really care about battle... Well, okay, so here's the thing about battle rooms. You can go into them, and you can totally check what's inside. Nope, not worth it. So we haven't found the item room, but I'm getting the distinct feeling that there are no item rooms on this run. Like, this challenge mode gives me none, which means I pretty much have to rely on enemy drops and devil rooms to give me what I need. And boss rooms, come to think of it. Because, yeah, boss rooms are a thing too. I will admit, I would rather have Spirit of the Night than Lord of the Pit, but both work. And the thing is, Lord of the Pit gives you a speed boost. Spirit of the Night gives you Spectral Tears. Obviously, Spectral Tears is the better choice, but it doesn't end up being that different. Okay, and I have enough coins. I have enough coins for the cube of meat. Thank you for saving my ass. I have enough coins for that pill bag. Oh, wait. I know what the pill bag does. Pill bag just gives me an extra slot for more pills. It's not really... not necessary. I was thinking about it, and it's like, could be fun. But it gives me one extra pill, but since we're not Kane, it doesn't really matter. We're really just having this space for extra pills, unless it was a specific full health type pill, there's no real reason to go for it. So, let's go down. How many floors do we have left? 1, 2, 2. 3-ish, I guess. This one, and then the 2 after it. Well, either way, we can... Okay, so weird psychic spiders. Kind of creepy. These guys also kind of creepy. Gotta watch out for their explosive tears. They do a lot of damage. I think it's like 1 full heart's worth. And at this stage, it's not so great. Especially with the fact that we don't have item room. So here's the thing. These guys aren't terribly dangerous to me. I wonder what happens when I flush, actually. Let's try it. Well, that gets us a buttload of poop. Yeah, it works for me. Now, apparently, I can also walk over the poop. And that does interesting things to the poop. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about how any of this all works, but I'm gonna just do what I do and see how it works. Gotta watch out for the spiders. I'm trying to take out the faces. Honestly, this is probably a better room for flushing, but admittedly, it'll be fine. I've got the speed to avoid everything, and I don't have to worry about obstacles in the slightest. So as long as I'm not stupid, and let's be honest here, I'm pretty dumb, we should be fine. I think this guy's got a bomb attached, so I'm trying to keep my distance a little bit. Ooh, nope, he does not have a bomb attached. He has spiders attached. Well, this is a good time to mention that I'm severely agoraphobic. No, arachnophobic. Oh boy. Well, actually, I'm so glad I went with Lord of the Pit right here. This room would be a pain in the ass otherwise. Oh. Now that's a decision to make. Let's hold off on it. I can make that decision later. Because the thing is, going in there could actually be a serious boon. Because it could have another, crazy type of item. But at the same time, could end up costing us quite a lot of life. And that's not a good thing. Because the thing is, we've only got a limited amount of hearts, and we don't heal. Well, we're up against Gluttony. So I gotta worry about him a little bit, because I don't know his attack pattern fully. I don't know if he's going to do the stomach lasers, or if he's just going to do random shots to the side. Luckily, does not matter. Okay. Keep your eyes out, Wander, for Tinted Rocks, because the Tinted Rocks are way harder to spot in Rebirth. Let's keep going. I kind of miss the faux techno. This is a lot more tribal than I enjoy. Actually, come to think of it, I can just hide over here. These guys ain't got shit on me when I'm over here. I do have to watch out for their hitboxes. They might be able to hit me if I'm too close to the edge. But I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that I'm gonna be okay. Just gonna stay over here and kill the little pooplings. Die, pooplings, die! I feel like I've watched something that involved, like, a shit that comes out of a person and then runs away and, like, gains sentience. I'm slightly disturbed by my own recollections. That may or may not be real or not, and I'm not going to bring them to completion. That would be gross. Okay, this is a problem. Actually, this is a great room for flushing. Doop doop, doop 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 doop. We are wealthy. And we got enough keys. So what can I do? I don't know what that item over there does. Well, it seems like a good day to find it out. There's options. Okay. I have no idea what that means. Now, that could mean one of a couple of things. A, could mean that, yep. Parasites. Could mean that whenever we're given a shop, or not a shop, like a choice of items, it actually lets us pick between 3. That would be insane. That would be really worth it, if that was the case. Okay, so luckily, after a certain point, I can just avoid these guys. I'm just trying to bait this one, because I don't want to have to switch targets here. At least they've lined up pretty much perfectly. I just have to wait for them to decide to do things to me. Come on, pop up so I can do some damage to you. I don't got flush. Note to self, don't look away. These guys require a lot of concentration. We really don't want to get hit here. I'm getting the hits in. It's just slow. And we're not playing as Azazel, so we don't exactly have insta-kill. Oh, those things just keep shooting, too. Damn. Well, now's a good time for it. Okay, Husk. Weird. It's like, Lord of the Flies, but different. Okay. Well, we fly, so we don't have to worry about the rock. What? Something hit me there. I can't say I know. But that's okay. Luckily, he has something that shoots in my direction. Okay. So we get a snack, HP up, and... Oh! Okay. So yeah, it does actually give me options whenever there's an item choice. Let's move our cursor out of the way. I was realizing that my cursor... my cursor was actually on the screen. I was like, oh no, that's not a good choice. Uh-oh. This is probably the best room to have... worst room to not have flush for. Okay, well, taking out most of the spiders, so that does actually give us fairly reassuring setup. Okay. You're fine, Wander. You're fine. And we get to go down the floor. So the thing is, our damage kind of sucks, but we have the choices. The choices are kind of cool. Unfortunately, I wish I had the choices earlier than later. I'm so glad I can fly for this room. Man, that would be obnoxious without it. Okay, so we've got the floaty poop lord in the center. And I'm actually going to drop a bomb right there. See what it does. Oh, interesting. So apparently when our poop bombs go off, it like disorients enemies. Weird. I'm trying not to free him because the moment he switches over to the like bouncy, floaty fat creatures, then I can just kind of peg them and I don't have to worry about moving around to get them, because it gives them like zero spots to move around. And I like controlling enemy movement. I am a control freak. I prefer to dominate people. I would be a dominatrix, but I am not a lady. And I would not look that sexy with a whip. Interestingly enough. Okay, so I probably should have gone into it the previous room. And now, here's the thing. I don't think... Also, I think whatever perk we've got right now gives us money every time we bust up a poop. Oh, shoot, that was close. But... Okay, time to switch over to this, because now he can't hit us and none of them shoot anything. Which is pretty much perfect for us. Okay. But, as I was saying, I think we get money from poop. Money and item pickups. Which is really interesting. 48-hour energy. Well, I'll come back for that. Okay, so I'm going to go into the... curse room. Interestingly enough, did not cost me a heart. Odd. I wonder why. Sometimes that happens. Like, maybe if you're coming in and out of rooms quickly enough, you actually don't take damage? Well, either way, I've got a spirit heart to lose. Half of one. It'll do. Let's bust up these poops, because they seem to have stuff in them for me. Yeah, every poop has an item. I wonder. It's honestly kind of encouraging. I am filthy rich. Oh, that's a lot of parasites. Actually, you know what? Doink! Poops for days! So I poison poops if I walk into them. Interestingly enough. Well, works for me. So I have to say, Flush has some seriously useful uses. Actually, I mean, honestly, it's a full room kill. As long as the enemy can't go invulnerable. Well, this is kind of a shit situation. No pun intended. I mean, honestly, we're not fighting the poop guys, so it's, I guess I could say I'm boned. God. Trying to use crude humor and puns at the same time, and you always end up with just the obvious choices. Now, sometimes you can bomb these and get stuff from them. Well, I mean, not 100%. Come on, pop up, pop up, pop, pop, pop up. And your death is at hand. Beautiful. We get a tarot card. Temperance. Ugh. So if I can get more heart containers, sure, why not? But until then, probably not. Well, you know what? Let's blow up the golden poop. And then let's drop a bomb there, because I've got plenty of bombs. I'm trying to see what I can get. Death. And let's keep busting up all the poops, because I have to remember, for whatever reason, this challenge gives you a bunch of items per poop. Well, this is not a guy we need to use the death card on. It'd be kind of funny. I kind of wish he gave me a health bar, considering he's actually normally a boss. Oh well, that's not a problem. I'm really hoping for a damage buff along the way here. So if I could get any level of, like, damage boost, we'd be in a golden position. As it stands, I'm just going to be kind of ho-hum. That said, ho-hum is not the end of the world. Ho-hum is just kind of weird and secondary. Well, either way, I've got more than enough cash to afford pretty much everything that I could ever want. Well, we get this, we get this, we get this. Okay, let's get us some pills that gets us some more energy. So, in that case, 48-hour energy. Let's use 48-hour energy, get some more, range down. Nope. Okay, charge it up, use it some more. What do we get? Range down, and question mark, question mark. Are you a wizard? This is going to be a problem. Well. I think we broke him. What's this one do? Luck up. Alright, and death. So, I will admit, we are now in kind of Problemsville. That said, there are actual benefits of this build, because now, all I have to do is shoot at an angle, and we'll be okay. What? Oh, it's back. Well, I'm confused. I honestly don't know. Maybe it switches every time I kill something? I don't know. I no longer feel dumb. For some reason. Oh well, let's use these spikes to our advantage, and the fact that we can't be hurt by them. Honestly, I can't imagine we're going to have a lot of problems along the way. Now, I will admit, I'm just going to mention this. For those of you that watch my Runer series, unfortunately, by the time this airs, chances are I've completely out of episodes for that. That is one of those series that I just cannot have a backlog for. It is just too time-consuming. This is a lot of blood polyps. This is scary. Well, if I can get some damage from something, like if I can get any level of damage boost, all this, we're gonna have issues. But yeah, so for those of you that are looking for Ruiners episodes instead of Binding of Isaac, they will be coming probably as soon as I get back, whenever that happens. Of course, I'm dating my episodes here, so I should probably stop doing that. I try not to have any, like, specific date signifying things, and try not to talk about current events in life. Just because, well, what if somebody's watching this, like, a year down the line? I'm just gonna plop a bomb right there, see if it nets me anything useful. Well, no. Nets me some interesting dudes, but wouldn't say it's useful. Sometimes they give you black hearts, which is the main goal here, and I don't think either of those are colored. Well, that's, you know, in retrospect, it sounds a little bit racist. Oh well. Wonder why, let's fight the boss. The gate. I'm not good at bullet hells, and I don't have the damage to deal with. Those shadows need to be darker on the ground, I have to admit. Okay, so we no longer have flush. This would have actually been a great run to have flush for, or run. This would have been a great boss to fight with, great boss to fight with flush, considering I could just not despawn, but I could murder all the jumpers. Okay, well, twisty lasers. Twisty lasers, why? I don't think this guy has a phase 2, considering he's a regular boss type, and he's just dumping shit on our faces. Oh well, I'll be fine. Honestly, 9 lives is probably going to help us out. Nuts. Well, at the very least, that actually does damage. Here's the other thing I can do. So, yep, I can use that to our advantage. Let's try and shove the poop bombs next to him. Take him out. Okay, yeah, when in doubt, use poop bombs. Probably should have been using them from the outset, but a little bit too late for that. Okay, so we get dog food. Or lunch. My bad. Whatever. Same thing. And we get deal with the devil room. Well, they're cursed chests. I wonder what happens if you drop a bomb on Satan. I've never done that before. Well, a bit late for figuring that one out. Well, at the very least, we didn't give up any of our precious hearts for it. So we also get pills. Telepills. Damn. I was really hoping it would be... Oh, nuts. Well, oh, hey. What's this? So, unfortunately, I've taken damage. This is not appreciated. The question is there anything I even care about here? The answer is no. Nah. This is the Temperance Tarot card, but I think we left that behind. No, that was on this floor. Let's go find it. I think it's all the way back in the side room over here. Unfortunately, the map only has icons for certain things. Well, at the very least, we get this. Luck up. Yeah, it works for me. I don't see it, though. We might have actually been on a previous floor. Like, the previous floor. Let's check down here just for a second. Nope. It's either that or it's in the shop. Could be in the shop. Because I used death on something. Oh, wait. Is this it? Here we go. Temperance. Well, considering I have so many hearts just sitting here. Oh, hey, blood bag. Well, that was fast. And that was exactly what we were looking for. So, that saves us a lot of time. Okay. Don't see any tinted rocks. No tinted rocks. We got this. Death. Let's go. Because, alright, nothing left for us here. So, benefit is we have a fair amount of health for the situation we're in. Penalty is we don't have any extra damage boost, which is kind of what we need. I'm begging for some damage boost along the way, and I'm using the pills for better or worse, because I'm crossing my fingers and dotting my toes. I mean, I don't know how that phrase works, but I'm doing these things in hopes that I can get like a damage up pill. They're rare, but I think they exist. I think. Well, either way, I'm glad Temperance only required like a couple of hearts. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Well, I guess we're fabulously wealthy. That's not what I was hoping for, but it'll do. So first and foremost, we're fighting Wrath. Wrath is hella easy if you can fly. Like, mad easy. Because, well, when it comes down to it, he ain't able to do shit to me. And I'll just let him bust the rocks. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got any tinted rocks here. So there's no reason for me to, like, bait him a little bit longer just to save my bombs. Even though I got 7. It's not like I really need to save bombs at this point. Let's see if I can get him to blow himself up with the bomb. Okay, Mr. Boom. Not going for it. Let's go back for this, and we do not want to pick up the reusable pill generator. It is not worth it. And we get another golden poop thing. Well, let's bust up the golden poop. Get a lot of cash that we didn't need. Drop a bomb just because we might get lucky, get the rock. The answer is nope. Oh, wow. I'm thinking we're going to be fine. I have my doubts about everything, but I think we're going to be okay. We have a curse room. Oh, I'll hit it right before Mom, if even. I mean, the thing is... Well, okay, he took damage. This is part of the reason why I wanted to wait, because I don't entirely... Oh. So what this does is make some of our tiers kind of weird and flat. Whereas the petrified poop, I believe, gives us items. Now, I gotta watch out for that face there. So he'll just regularly shoot shit at me. And that is not appreciated. At least the brains aren't threatening, which is nice. Now, seriously, going for any level of flight in this game is amazingly useful. That's a black one. That's racist. Okay. Also gotta keep an eye on the pills here. Because if I can get the pills... Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Come on, take one out. I think I got it. Yeah. I'm at least getting them down. And he exploded, taking out his compatriot. More gambling. Why not? I am fabulously wealthy. It's not like, well, never mind. Because he realized I was fabulously wealthy and decided to faff off without giving me any trouble. That was bad. I got cornered. This is part of the reason why I didn't want to go in that curse room, is there's a small chance that I'm going to be going into Mom with the Mom fight with 3 hearts. And it's usually easier to go into the Mom fight with more than 3 hearts. So, what do we got in here? The answer is... It gives me some kind of, like, bomb boost. Whatever. Pills, bad gas. Had to find it at some point. Really hoping I can get some more spirit hearts. If I can't, it'll be a hard fight. But a possible one. And I guess it would let me go into the curse room. Well, okay, after this room I get some pills. At the very least, pills are nice. And it gives me, I'm actually kind of hoping for 48-hour energy. Just, it's like, you know, at the genie, wishing for more wishes. Makes you feel kind of like an ass trying to cheat the rules, but at the same time, if you get more wishes, it's worth it. So, what do we get? Telepills. And death. So you know what? Where do we go? Nowhere useful. So here's the question. Do we fight Mom? The answer is yes. Okay, so first, let's get Flatworm. We're not going to be fighting any more enemies, I think. Yeah. No, so we got 5 health to kill Mom. Is it going to work? I don't know. But we do have death. So if the screen ever gets particularly full, we can use death. And honestly, it's probably going to be like a... not a late game strategy here. I think we're gonna be fine. Hand. Note to self, don't hang out near the door. Watch out for shadows, too. Also gotta watch out for hands, feet, and... well, that was random. Luckily, we've got at least a black heart, so when that goes down, everything takes damage. Shoot for the feet. Nope, never mind. No shooting for the feet. Gotta worry about it a little bit. Kill the ham hock if possible. This might not be a bad time. Nah, it's a mediocre enough time. Because worst comes to worst, I can drop a bomb, and it'll just blow up and confuse enemies. It worked. Wow. Worked well. The other thing is I could potentially blow up... poop. Oh, I hit him. Weirdly enough. I am okay with this. So also, if I see the shadow... Well, it's a bit too late, and... there goes our black heart. Yeah, we're going to be fine now. We've only lost 2 heart for being in here, and I still have death. Things are heating up. I'm going to be fine. I think. Probably. I'm really surprised I didn't get any damage boost this entire run. Usually I get at least a couple of, like, stat boost type items along the way. Surprises me. Now, if that foot pops up, I am using death. We are more than at the point where it'd be useful. Death. Good time for it. Clear out all of the enemies. Save me a lot of trouble. Gotta watch out for that foot. It's probably coming soon. Hasn't procced in a while. Yep, there it is. Just gotta watch out for the noise. Nee. Well, that worked for me and didn't work for him. And we're about to clear this challenge, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Death to the infidels. I should probably just go for killing Mom. Yay! Rune of Jera has appeared in the basement, and we finished the challenge. Good run. Very good run. So, what do we got next? Challenges. Head trauma. Alright, works for me. So, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.